I remember the Dalai Lama coming to the school in Delhi, and he said, looking at the service that was being given to the children, he said, "This is true Dharma work." And that is really what it has been. I'm sure it has, in the process, transformed the givers of the persons who who have taken care of these children. It has, of course, lifted the children, but it has been in this true spirit of selfless giving, which is the essence of Dharma work.
Over the years, I came to this conclusion that this lady, Mithu, is a karma yogini. That this is her karma in this life. And that what drives her is a total devotion to the cause of persons with disability and other marginalized groups. And she's going to go on doing this regardless of praise, blame, indifference.
I really feel that there are few people in India, in post-independent India, that have had greater social impact. I'm not talking about political impact, I'm talking about something that has affected our society, has tried to change views, has changed views. Things are very different now to what it was when she began. Mithu was somebody who worked with utmost dedication, faced hurdle after hurdle and knocked each hurdle down. And I say she knocked it down with strength, with immense charm, with tenacity, with determination, with intellect, and with an amazing personality.
When Malini was born and Mithu had come back to start raising money, and she went to the government, and that time worldwide the word was spastic, and she wanted to get funding and get support from the government for this and say spastic, and they were like plastic. And it's something like from when I was about 4, I remember this. And the fact that she just went ahead, where you have that level of support, where there's complete ignorance, to forming institutions where today the central government is having her as an advisor and, you know, is changing their bills, etc., is so not just self-empowering, but empowering to, you know, the whole community, and making disability an absolute nationwide issue today, and disabled women a nationwide issue, is completely to do with the drive of Mithu Pia.
There were many impressions in my mind, you know, which really, which are still with me, was how normal I felt with the children there. So, of course, I grew up feeling that, you know, disability was nothing, that how people look at disabilities, my view of disability was completely different. And I think that's what was so important when Mithu Aunty started talking about inclusive education. And why was it so important to say that integrate these children with regular kids? Because that is how the regular children will learn that, you know, they're just like us. Their emotions are like us, their feelings, how they feel is just like us. There are differences, but they will learn to accept those differences.
All of us who are parents of spastic children, our hearts fill with gratitude to Mithu Alur, to Meeta Nandi, and to all their associates and these wonderful people who helped set up facilities for children like ours. 40 years ago, 35 years ago, there was just nothing, and children like ours were sort of consigned to closets. And because of these wonderful ladies and all the teachers who worked with them, there has been, of course, the children have been directly helped because of their wonderful teachers training programs. Similar institutions have come up in other parts of the country, like Mrs. Natarajan setting it up in Chennai. That's been direct help to the children. But the even greater help has been that the children are now, the condition of a spastic child, or even in general of handicapped children, the attitude of society to them has completely changed from what it was 30, 40 years ago. And we owe this entirely to this small, wonderful band.
I think there's a way in which institutions have a tendency to perpetuate themselves, and that incentive structures for institutions are configured such that very frequently they have a tendency then not to change with changing times, not to grow into a movement, not to ally with others. And here I don't think that that was the case. That when it became clear, when the conventional wisdom changed, and it became clear that it's better for children with disability to study and be with other children, they supported those children to go into regular schools and supported them within those schools so that they could, maximize. And almost all the disabled people I know don't want to be ghettoized. I think there's a sense that this sort of desire to be recognized as normal.
Starting as she did with one small little organization in Colaba, what she's built and where she has gone to, and right up from offering services right up to policy level decisions. I think much that is being done to these children today is because of the work that Mitu has done, and her commitment, her striving, going, one cause in mind and going after it has made all that difference.
Over the period, under Dr. Alur's guidance, not only have we kind of looked at fighting people's prejudice and changing people's attitudes toward disability, but we have gone beyond that, changing laws, looking at the entire system, how people with disability are accepted. It's not just at one level you have to take the fight. You have to have multi-pronged approach. Perhaps what Chanakya said, Samadama Dandabhed, you use all that.
And I think it's enormous what they've done, and are continuing to go forward and say, this is just not it. This is not it. It needs to be at the center of the country. Like, these are not marginalized people who we can just shove off and say that it doesn't matter and we'll just have some, they have rights. And the fight is about that. It's about having rights, not about, you're not doing us a favor in having access. You're not doing us a favor by letting them be included in schools. These are the rights of these children. And to put that perspective out is something really powerful and important. And it's just hats off for that.
When she comes into your life, she touches that chord in your heart, and you become a different person after you've met her.
I would really say that Neetu is one of the great pioneers of post-independence India, without any exaggeration.
And I can only say to everyone that please help. Each of us has some connection, some ability by which we can help those who are helping such children. Even if we cannot do something directly, we can be of assistance to such good people who are doing such exemplary service.
La la